Hi friends, I am driving right now into Tel Aviv, where I'm standing as an armed person at a place where they are preparing 1,500 meals a day for needy families. And I am angry, really angry. I am angry at so many things, but primarily at the hypocrisy and double standards of so many countries and so many people in this world that are never heard when something bad happens to Israel. Something sometimes really bad, like the horrific attack that happened on the 7th of October 2023, when close to 1,500, yes, they haven't said that yet, close to 1,500 people were massacred, murdered. And many people won't say a word. And I'm also angry at Israel, that we are the best in so many things, but among the worst when it comes to explaining our position to the world. We don't want to shock the world, so we prevent the horror pictures from coming out. We show you the burnt houses, damaged vehicles, blood spots on the floor. But we will not show you 40 beheaded babies, some of which were tied and later on burnt. We will not show you the horror films that Hamas publishes in some of the networks. And Hamas is ISIS. We won't show you those things. And the world says, well, it didn't happen because you guys are not showing it. And then last night, a hospital in Gaza was hit. And of course, everybody and their grandmothers are out to condemn Israel. And Israel shuts up until they have decisive proof that it wasn't Israel that targeted the hospital. It was part of an Islamic Jihad missile attack and one long-range missile that they fired, and the firing process went askew and their rocket hit the hospital. Now, I don't know if any of you actually saw the explosion, but conveniently enough, there was a Al Jazeera crew that was filming before, during, and after the attack. Okay? And I'm not going to even go into the conspiracy of the possibility that Hamas / Islamic Jihad / ISIS or whoever targeted their own hospital in order to blame it on Israel, knowing that it will make the momentum swing and public opinion to sway against Israel at once, which it does, because hitting a hospital is wrong. Hitting any civilian target is wrong, especially if there are non-involved people in there. But was that the case? I don't know. I don't know. But I saw the explosion that is filmed, and there's no way in the world that any one single rocket could cause that big an explosion by itself. So what am I saying? I'm saying that for years, Hamas has been setting up their major bunkers and hiding spots of all the top echelons of their leadership, all those cowards that are underground hiding, using hospitals as their shield against Israeli attacks, knowing that Israel will not attack a hospital. So what went up was the rocket that hit a major weapons depot that exploded. And by the size of that explosion, I have no doubt that this is the case. So everybody is coming, going to the radios, to the TVs, condemning Israel from all over the world. Okay? Even friends. Canada. Okay? It's not been explicitly said by other countries, but it's being said, hey, we need to be balanced. We need to be in control. We cannot hit civilian humanitarian targets. No. And we agreed to it. But guess what? It wasn't us. It was not Israel. And I'm angry with whosoever even implies that it's Israel, just because it's the convenient thing to say in order to rally up support for the terrorist organizations that we are fighting. So yes, I am angry. I am pissed. And I would like all of you to please sound off your voices, show this video, and give us some credit. Because unlike the animals that we are fighting against, but that is actually offensive to the animals, the subhumans that we are fighting, the cowards that put children in front of themselves to protect themselves, whereas we, Israel, we use everything at our means, including the lives of the best of our youth, in order to protect the civilian population. So I want to thank you for listening, for letting me say this. And I've gotten it off my chest, but I'm still pissed. Because even what I'm saying right now is not going to make the difference that it should. Because some people are fixated already on the fact that Israel is wrong. And we do make mistakes. But this surely wasn't one of them. Just like there were other cases, we're always blamed for them. And I'm not going to go into the archives of history right now and start digging up those events, but I can think of countless of them. And when it is our fault, guess what? We stand up to the world and say, we did this. Unintentionally, but yes, we did this. But this is not one of those times.